Milord speaks to you, my chosen ones. Hello, friends. I got some Armored Core going today. I think this might be the next game that I'll be recording a full playthrough of. I'm on this From Software kick. Kingsfield and this original Armored Core, the original Armored Core, I should say, are probably couple of my favorite games for the PS1, to be honest. Because at the time of playing them, they were a couple of the most unique games that I had played at the time when I first played them. And they remained unique experiences going forward. Like, there was no other games that really played like Kingsfield or played like Armored Core. Some people might say, well, Kingsfield, later there was Oblivion and shit like that. Well, not for a long time. There were some PC games that sort of played like Kingsfield, but not exactly. In my opinion, Kingsfield was like one of the first-person console dungeon crawlers. So for a while, it pretty much enjoyed that status as being its own thing. Until that genre really started taking off more in the console domain. I mean, particularly once the consoles started improving more and catching up to PC, because a lot of the games, the first-person games, like Morrowind and stuff, they're just too big for the consoles at the time. It was until we got to original Xbox, we were able to get that shit going. When I was a kid, man, this intro was fucking amazing. Loved it. Easily, just at the time when I was younger, seeing this for the first time, it fucking blew me away. I was like, holy shit, the PlayStation 1 is awesome. Because up to this point, I was poor growing up, so it's like, we only had one console at a time, and if we were going to get another console, we had to sell the previous console. That was the name of the game. Until I had my own job, basically. One of the things I'm going to do, right away, I'm going to start a new game. I did start recording this previously, but the volume control, everything was all fucked up. And when I listened to the recording later, my voice was all distorted, shit was all messed up, you couldn't hear over the noise of the game. It was some bullshit. And I've realized that it'd be nice if the Steam Deck, if Steam Recording had like separate sliders for the mic,
system
and
engaged,
for the in-game sound, and yeah, really, if it just had a separation for mic and in-game for the recording, that would be sick. This is the test to become a Raven. You just have to beat these two little dudes. It's not hard. These guys kind of have a lot of armor points for being basic enemies. Haha, saber action.
The test is over. From this moment on, you are a Raven.
This is like one of the first mecha games too that you could play. Besides, like, I don't know around what time it came out, but what was it called? Gundam. Shit, I can't even remember. Like, before I played this, the only other like kind of game that was kind of like this that I played was Robo Pit. If any of you guys out there remember that one? Similar concept, except the game didn't have like missions. See, check this out. I'm gonna turn the master volume down about halfway so that you guys can kind of hear my voice a little better without me like yelling and shit. So first things first, I'm just gonna go in here. I've played this game it's been years and years since I've done a playthrough of this. But I still remember quite a bit. It's kind of the same difference as my playthrough of Kingsfield recently here. One of the first things I do is the head that they start you with does not have a it doesn't have a radar function. So it's not going to show you where the enemies are in your mini radar. It's not going to show you shit really, and you're not going to have a map to look at. This is the cheapest head that has a radar function. So I just basically, I sell my rifle, I sell my radar, which is the supplement to the head not having a radar function. You can just mount a radar to your shoulder. And then I just sell the original rifle. Shit, did I not sell it? Sell the original rifle, sell... Sometimes I'll buy this machine gun instead, but it has the same ammo, so we're just going to start with this one. Sometimes, what I would do is I'd buy the original machine gun and I'd stay with the shoulder weapon. I'm not going to do that this time, though. Just because, like, all you really need is the machine gun, and if you're in a bind, you can still use your beam saber. I'm going to change the color of my guy real quick, not pattern, edit color. We're going to go to general to just do the overall color edit here. I'm going to go with kind of a darker red. I like this for now. We'll throw an emblem on here, just one of the provided emblems. I want something that's not going to clash too much. We'll just put the 9-ball on there. That's kind of lame, not gonna lie. Let's try something else here. That's not the worst. We'll stick with that. I'm gonna save. But yeah, besides RoboPit, this was the first. This was the only game that I really played that was of its kind, let's say. It was interesting because I'd already played Kingsfield before I played this, and as a teenager, when I realized that it was From Software that made this, I could totally see that it was them because the controls were the same as Kingsfield. It was like R2, L2 lets you look up and down, left bumper, right bumper lets you strafe left and right. And then the D-pad had you looking around and moving forward and backwards the same. Not to mention it was like the square button was to attack, the X button was to increase your movement speed. It was almost exactly the same, and you could tell too with just like the way the polygons and textures looked that it was the same game engine.
Engaged.
I like to start with this because you can get this large rocket right away, which is pretty sick. We want to be as zippy-doo as possible because those stupid ass, they deal a lot of damage surprisingly, even though you have 8,000 hit points. It's like, these dudes will fuck you up. I'm walking up, let my generator recoup some of my loss. This guy, you can actually stay out of his range and get him like that, which is nice. This guy, I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, damn it. Alrighty. How obnoxious. Not terrible, but should have done it better. We're not going to lose too much money, I don't think. That's not bad. I can dig it. I can live with it. I'm trying to decide if I want to equip the shoulder weapon. Let's sell these legs right away and see if I can buy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Then we're gonna sell. I'm gonna buy a different back weapon. For experts, no doubt. This guy is the way to go once you can get some hover legs, but I think for now we're gonna do this guy. I'm not a big fan of the lock-on missiles, but in a pinch, if you're out of ammo, it's not a terrible alternative to your machine gun. Which in a moment here, I mean, I could sell that. Honestly, I might just do that. I don't think that this shoulder weapon's really gonna serve me. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell my machine gun. I'm gonna buy the best machine gun. And then we'll purchase a back weapon. That's fine. This is the move right here. This one, not as much attack power, but it has 1,000 rounds. And this one, it doesn't have 6 lock-ons like the other guy, only 2, but who cares? It'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead. But one other thing I want to do is name my machine. I'm gonna call it the D-Zord. We'll spin on the Power Ranger Zords. What do we got here? Eliminate squatters. Destroy unknown MTs. And reclaim oil facility, huh? Let's reclaim the oil facility here. This one's pretty easy. So, as with Kingsfield, I've set up the dual analog for this game as well, because it doesn't originally have it, for those of you in the know.
System engaged.
The fucking console didn't have 2 analog sticks in the beginning. So, as a result, like I described earlier, you had to use the goofy-ass shoulder setup because there was just no other way to deal with it. So in a way, From Software had to kind of pioneer their own control system for the style of game they wanted to create. Okay, where are these assholes? Okay, this guy's... Here he is. Perfect. Oh, let me get up there, let me get up there. No. Okay, wait, he's over here.
The battle seems hard fought. We will now engage in support fire. Stay safe for a while.
Fuck your support fire.
Target achieved.
Don't tell me I'm going to have a special deduction for that. Okay. That was great. Did good that time. Might be able to sell this missile launcher for some... You know, that was one mission I probably should have used the stupid missile launcher, but whatever. Those open areas it's much more useful. Well, let's check the mail, right? I'm probably going to have a couple of them. Let's see. To all new Ravens, welcome. R. What a cool alias. So stupid. I don't like it in any anime or game when they have a character have a code name that's a single letter. Shit's so stupid. It just makes like, oh, what did they say? Good job, Raven. We liked your work, so we may have work for you in the future. See, depending on who you choose to help, you'll get more missions from them. Although I think in this original game, I don't think that if I recall correctly, there aren't multiple endings. You just have... I'm not trying to save any emblem. What are you talking about? Save data. Yes, Gelord D-Zord. I got a little extra cash. I could probably sell my generator. Oh. Look at this one for now. But once we complete the next mission, I think we'll that one's pretty easy. This one's pretty easy. This one's worth the most money though. Hold up, what do they say? This is eliminate squatters. Oh wait. Damn, they're just like, they want me to go murder these squatters, but I'll just destroy these security MTs instead. I mean, they're pretty well off, I guess, for squatters. They have some MTs, muscle
System
tracers.
Engaged.
Let's see if I can just fuck these dudes up from a distance. Okay. They have more range than I do, so the stupid ass missiles are pointless. We're going to do our patented bunny hop. For those of you that are uninitiated, basically almost every iteration of Armored Core, the meta for movement, the movement meta, if you will, is bunny hopping. It's just doing this over and over again. Getting a little momentum to toss your guys so that you stay moving, and then while you're falling back to the ground, you're effectively regaining whatever energy you've lost while still maintaining consistent movement to avoid the enemy from getting a bead on you. I still think that the PS1 was probably the heyday for Armored Core OST.
Target achieved.
It had definitely the most unique and just ass-kicking music. That was kind of rough. Suppose we'll sell the generator. Let's see here. Do I have enough for the other generator? I think it's 43, right? Yes. Yeah, look how much energy we have now. 4,000 out of 9,000. Go ahead and save. Oh lord, this rescue transport truck is kind of bullshit. I'm gonna destroy the unknown MTs. Not worth as much money. Thing I hate about the transport truck is it's really easy to fail the mission because it's really easy to blow up the fucking transport truck yourself.
System engaged.
This is a guard. We've cornered the enemy as expected. We'll leave the rest up to you.
My tricky bitch dodge tactics here. Woo. Give me a little damage. Jesus. I'm gonna want a better booster. I think will be the next thing I invest in. 7,777. Holy shit. Man, I remember just fucking looking everywhere when I was younger. Because the moment I realized that there was like hidden parts, which by the way, I fucking love that about this game. And I love that they kept it. I love that they kept it in Armored Core 6. Which for me, game of the year, hands down. The year that it came out at least. I mean, game of the year this year too, fuck it. Nothing worth a damn came out. I don't give a shit what anybody says. There we go, looking good. Armored Core 6 is like the best game of this console generation, in my opinion. And that's just me. That's my opinion. I think it delivers on all fronts. It's a fucking amazing game. Actually makes you feel like you're playing a next-gen video game for a change, which is something I struggled with this console generation. Like, none of the games felt next-gen. It's like everything was releasing on the PS4. Shit. This is a better booster. There's a booster that kind of looks like this that you get later. Alright, let's save. Yeah, Armored Core 6, holy fuck, what a great game. Love it. Liked it more than Elden Ring. I know some people will call blasphemy, but to be honest with everybody, like, I don't think Elden Ring was that cool. And that's not to say that it was a bad game. That's not to say that it's not an amazing game. It totally is. It's just like, the only problem is like, all the Souls games are amazing. And that's it right there. That's why it's amazing, because it's a Souls game. Oh my god, I got pigeonholed into rescuing the transport truck. But I was just talking and not paying attention. I'm just going to save one more time, just out of sheer paranoia here. And then I'm going to save this fucking transport truck. But my point about Elden Ring is it's a Souls game. All the Souls games are like, even the shittiest Souls game is like an 8 out of 10. Okay? So that's just the way, that's just what it fucking is. And the only thing is, it's like, it was an open world Souls game, which is great. That's just as cool as it sounds, but it was still quintessentially the same gameplay as Demon Souls.
System
okay?
engaged.
And that's just the truth right there.
The truck's load is poison gas. Avoid hitting gas canisters if you find them.
And Armored Core was a nice fucking breath of fresh air after having played so many these fucking gas canisters. I never ever see the fucking things. See, now they're shooting the fucking truck. See, this shit's so dumb. I can't, if they're in the line of, if they're fucking in the line of sight of the truck, I can't shoot at them when the truck's behind them. There we go. I don't know if I've ever run into any of these.
Danger.
Oh, God damn it.
Danger. Danger.
Is that it? Gotta be it.
Target
Alright.
achieved.
I took some damage, but whatever. I got it on the first try and I didn't blow up the stupid ass truck. I must have blown up a canister. I didn't even see it. It must have been when I was shooting the other dude. Right at the beginning. Because I saw something was blown up. Looked like a car. Unless they're giving me deductions for busting up cars too, which could very well be the case. Alright, that's sick. Did well. What can we do? Remove gun emplacement. This is great. We're gonna get some legs here that we can sell, and it's actually more money than any of the missions we've had so far, because I think these legs are like 39,000 or something.
We've arrived at the
But yeah,
combat
Elden
area.
Ring, at the end of the day, it's
We'll
more
need a
Souls
series of
combat, and if you've been
ACs
playing
deployed.
Souls games since Demon Souls, like me, because I thought it was the
System
new Kingsfield,
engaged.
which, I mean, I wasn't disappointed. But I like it, your transport just gets fucking totaled immediately. Great game. I played it for like 80 hours. After 80 hours, I got sick of it and stopped playing. I didn't finish it. I might go back eventually, but I was playing through it with a friend. And I know, oh my god, I was getting help from friends to beat boss. I played enough Dark Souls that I was confident I could beat all the fucking shit in that game. I prefer to play with friends at this point because the fucking Souls formula is worn on me a bit. But anyway, I didn't finish it. And part of the reason I didn't finish it is because my buddy that I was playing through it with, we didn't end up finishing it together, and he ended up passing away. And I don't want to make this into a fucking bummer or anything, but that's part of the reason I haven't finished it. I'll probably go back to it eventually and finish it if I can maybe get my brother or somebody like that to play with me. Murokomo. It's Chrome and Murokomo against each other. I've been working for both of them so far, though. So we got those legs. We're gonna sell that shit. But yeah, I at that point, and that's not to say nobody's opinion is valid. That 44, not I thought it was 39. That's still great though. We're gonna sell. Let's go ahead and get a better FCS. Just get that out of the way. Yeah, we'll just get this motherfucker and just be done with it. Not think about the FCS anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save. But like I was saying, Armored Core just blew me the fuck away. And it'd been so long since I played an Armored Core game. Loved Armored Core 5 and Verdict Day. I was obsessed with those games. I had a clan online. We played the hell out of it until, you know, everything just died and we couldn't even find anybody to play with us anymore. But loved that fucking game. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Yeah, Armored Core 6. I was talking to my brother about it yesterday. He was telling me that From Software sucks at storytelling.
System
And
engaged.
it's funny because so many people online are just fucking obsessed. Oh, I like this. I like this FCS. I really prefer the wide. He was telling me he thinks From Software sucks at storytelling. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say that I think it sucks at storytelling, but I do get where he's coming from. I'm gonna lose money because these fucking guard robots got destroyed. Stupid fucks. Even if you don't destroy them yourself, you'll lose money because of it. Okay. They still mark them as a red. They still mark them as a hostile on your map, which always throws me off. It's like, wait, did I miss a guy? I know where my brother's coming from. It is a very obtuse way of telling, like storytelling, where you just hide all your information. It's like he said all the NPCs are quirky and fucking weird, and they just say a bunch of cryptic shit, which is true. And then you're getting a lot of your story and lore from the fucking item descriptions, which is, I agree with them. It's a strange way to tell a story. But this is something that they kind of started in Kingsfield, though. There was details about the story in Kingsfield that you don't know about unless you go in and get the item descriptions, right? Even in the first Kingsfield. It's more prominent in Kingsfield 3 and 4, or 2 and 3 USA side. I fucking hate that we skipped the first one here. But, I get where he's coming from. It is an obtuse way to tell the story. You'd think it would fucking kill them, especially in Elden Ring, to have had, like, maybe 2 cities, or a town, have a city on each continent, so that you could have a little bit of coherency, you know, just a moment of respite. One of the issues I had with those games myself, particularly Elden Ring, there's nothing to do in those games except for fight, you know? Fight and I guess explore, but exploring just leads you to more fighting and finding equipment that's going to help you fight. There's not really any kind of like, I'm going to go to this town and talk to these NPCs, I'm going to do a side quest. Like, the side quests are all so cryptic. Like, so easy to fuck them up if you happen to not interact with an NPC at a certain point. You'll miss them, and then you'll just find them dead somewhere later, and it's because you didn't talk to them. And I mean, it's kind of horse shit, but I think it's kind of horse shit in a game that's over 100 hours long for them to do you like that. Because if the game was 20 hours long, cool, do that shit all over the place. But man, how many people, other than just like the diehards, who are the type of people like my old friend, who it's like they only play they only play Souls games, they only play Destiny. You know, these are the kind of guys that have 3 video games they play all year long, and when a new console generation airs, those are the only franchises they care about. Those are the only games they're going to play forever. So, you know, like, I know some people that it's like they play 3 games, and if a new iteration of those 3 games doesn't come out, they're not playing anything else. They're literally going to play those 3 games for the next year. If you're one of those guys, yeah, maybe you'll end up going through like Elden Ring 4 or 5 times, new game plus it, fucking, 3 new game plus. It's like, sure.
We're counting on you.
But your average player, who's even gonna probably not complete the game to begin with, let's face it. Your average player who's going to complete the game, they're not about to
Target
restart
identified.
it to complete some fucking quest line for one piece of equipment, or one ring, or this or that, and go back through 100 more hours of gameplay. God damn, that was fucking stupid.
Target
I'm
achieved.
gonna lose so much money because of this. These longer missions are fucking bullshit. They never pay you enough for how much ammo you're gonna go with. Special deduction, stupid cops. At least I still made 12,000. My point is like, I know that From Software prides themselves in having little secret things and, you know, huge swaths of gameplay that potentially players are not even going to experience because it's so easy to miss. But at some point, it's like, damn it. I wonder. I don't particularly like this body. I think it looks stupid. It's like butt cheeks. But whatever. I can carry it. Let's see what's up. 8,800 armor points. There's that stability. There's your poise, baby. I know I'm kind of like losing focus on what I'm talking about here, but back to the topic of my brother saying the storytelling sucks in Souls games in general and in From Software games. I agree with him to a point. I do think that the storytelling is pretty obtuse, and it's hard to follow at best. But one of the things that they like is having, I think after, I don't think this was in the intention from the get-go, but I think after a certain point, they started leaning into this because they realized that they would get way more of these lore videos and more engagement out of the crowd, which essentially is just free advertising for your game. Because the Souls game 100% proliferated throughout the entire gaming community by word of mouth. It's like nobody gave a fuck about Demon Souls and it was a fucking failure in Japan. And then they shifted over to the States thinking it wouldn't fucking sell over here, but essentially because of YouTubers and the people who realized how fucking hard the game was, it turned into this like gamer's rite of passage that you had to fucking beat this game because it was so difficult. And so once the gameplay started blowing up online of YouTubers playing through the game and being like, what the fuck is this game? It's so hard. Then they all fell in love with it, especially the fact that there was a PvP element. And that it was pretty much almost 100% word of mouth that proliferated these games. And I think eventually they started leaning into that and their storytelling and everything. Because if you think about it, the storytelling was a bit more concise in Demon Souls. You had a world hub, you had characters that told you what was going on, you could talk to them on the regular, shit progressed at a pretty decent clip. Some of these characters died, some of them you'd encounter out on the field and have to kill them yourself. A lot of stuff could happen. Quest lines, blah, blah, blah. It was a little more coherent. By the time you get to Dark Souls, shit starts getting weird and incoherent. It's more about the item descriptions and shit. And really, people really had to dig and create these lore videos and stuff, which just helped to spread the word of mouth even more and get even more people. It was free advertising. So I think that that's part of the reason they make their stories so obtuse, is because it allows them to advertise, essentially to have their players advertise for them. So that's my take on it. I'm gonna go in here and eliminate these fucking squatters. Man, I gotta say, I'm using a PS4 controller. I have a ton of PS4 controllers that I fixed. I even, on my channel, I even had a video of
System
fixing
engaged.
one of them, I think.
How dare you come here? Don't get carried away just because you're a raven.
They kind of set these guys up strategically for you to not be paying attention. and you can end up taking a lot of hits. God damn, this dual analog stick just completely changes the way you can play this game. It's fucking awesome. I suggest it to anybody with a Steam Deck. Like, not only does the game look fantastic, like all the polygons, everything's very sharp, looks very fucking sharp, very nice. The dual analog stick completely just like brings this game to the modern area, makes all of them absolutely worth playing. I think From Software would be excellently served to just make all their legacy games. They should remaster all these games and just drop them. Just like they did with Legacy of Kain Recent and Soul Reaver. They should just drop all these games, add the dual analog functionality. I guarantee you they would sell just because it's From Software's name. It's gotten to the point where From Software, just the name sells, and people would love to try their legacy titles. I guarantee it.
Target achieved.
Ugh, itchy eyeball. But yeah, I really do think that word of mouth is what had the whole Souls series. I mean, how many fucking Souls commercials have you all seen online, right? But part of it, and I think a lot of game companies don't realize this, is like, even though it's not like From Software is going out here and like chitty-chatting with all their community or some shit, they breathe life into their community by creating intrigue surrounding their games, you know? It's pretty ingenious. There's just a few things that they're not explicit about, but it's really what makes their games popular. And I think I would argue against my brother's point, even though I do think it's valid, I do see where he's coming from. I would argue that this obtuse method of storytelling ends up creating more engagement with your crowd, with your audience. That's just me, though. Also, personally, I think that Armored Core 6 had a fucking awesome story. Like, even this game, the story is basically told through these emails. Let's see, Sam City Guard, good work the other day. This was Eminent Storm. Okay, so this group, Eminent Storm, so wait, let's see here. Weapons were likely supplied through the involvement of the terrorist group Eminent Storm. So these squatters, these other squatters I just took out, Eminent Storm. And I think Eminent Storm is maybe funded by Chrome. I'm not 100% sure on that. But for the most part right now, our two big players are Chrome and Mirakumo. Heavy Industries or whatever. I always like that, Heavy Industries, man. That's like a cool way to say that you make weapons. Alright, where are we at with this? Oh, Lord. Oh, this marks like the first mission that really kind of sucks balls. It has more of a excuse me, labyrinthian quality to it, and having a radar function is pretty crucial. As you can see, I mean, you know, there's a lot of things I already know from just having played this game over the years and being an Armored Core fan, but if you're new to this, you wouldn't even fucking know that you could press the select button to bring up a map. Let's see, I'm gonna try the worker robot removal. one more time, even though last time when I started a save game and the sound was all fucked up, this was the last mission that I did, and I ended up fucking it up and blowing everything
System
up.
engaged.
Do you read me, Raven? Hitting a generator could cause an explosion, so please be careful.
Yeah. I wonder if I could just, like... Oh, God. I think over here there's just like one little dude in this room, maybe. Oh no, there's more than one. I'm doing this a bit different. Before I was using my gun. See, the problem with this dude is he's like standing on this pipe. Towards me, bro. Oh God. Okay. Maybe the sword is the way to go here, because I'm doing a lot better like this than I was before just shooting these little dudes. Yeah, if you touch any of this shit, it all blows up. Oh God. Maybe this is the way to go. This is the hardest one right here, this guy. Oh God. Ah! Of course. Oh, what? Did I get it? Oh! Ah! Fuck you. Stupid fucking cocksuckers. I'm not gonna... I mean, it's 2000. I didn't technically fail the mission, but it's such a tough call, man. Should I redo it or just keep going? I think I'm just gonna keep going. Fuck it. Which is the next one? Oh God, I hate this one too, man. It's like the easiest way to beat that mission is if the fucking guy gets stuck somehow. So I'm gonna try to rescue the survey team. Thing is, I'm probably gonna try to... I don't know if they're selling the ammo unit for the shoulder yet. Okay. I might go quad. I'm gonna try something out here. There's a build that I know of that can basically... You can basically beat most of the game with it. see what we can do here. More attack ammo, more attack power, less ammo. Come on, where is it? There's typically like an ammo box that you can buy. But I think what I'll do is I'll just buy the Gatling shoulder weapon. Alright, let's see what's up. Boom. Ah! 6 fucking points. Oh, that cracks me up. Okay. Let's see what's up. Let's see if I can maybe... Were these were cheaper than the other legs, right? Let's see something here. Damn. How much does this weigh? 185. I doubt there's a head that weighs less than that. Well, here's what we might have to do. I'm gonna sell our FCS. Damn. Narrow, deep, wide, tall. We're gonna go with tall for now. How much did that weigh even? 18? This might fix our problem right here. Oh no, we're up by 100, 200 here. Okay, so 200. This is fine. We'll sell the legs. And even though they're not as fast, we'll buy the other pair of legs that can carry more. Okay, I think we're good now. I'm gonna try this setup.
Test mode engaged.
We don't have a lot of
Test
life.
mode terminated.
And that's not a lot of ammo. I'm wondering... This doesn't seem ideal for what we're trying to do here. 250, 300. So we got about 500 ammo here. And for an area that's going to be this long, I don't know. I don't think it's going to pay to do this. This weapon's pretty decent. Alright, well, we'll do this for now. I think another thing we can do is we'll buy a sword. Okay, we get everything assembled. And I think for now this will be the last. Oh, right there, check that shit out. A few points off. Okay, we're gonna save. I know that was a lot of fuckery. I'm probably gonna end up building the other machine after this mission, but these longer missions, I gotta go for a build like this that's gonna have more ammo. At least we'll be able to have a little more diversity with the longer missions once we have access to the ammo containers for the back. I don't want to do Terrorist Pursuit. If Terrorist Pursuit, the other build would be better for that.
System engaged.
I always loved this when I was a kid. Falling all this fucking way. Boom. Music is peak Armored Core. Yeah, we'd already be running out of ammo. Damn dog, I don't remember there being this many motherfuckers here. Jesus. Christ, man. Dead end. Oh, I told you this mission sucked, man. We would 100% run out of all of our fucking ammo if I went with the other build. I used to have this shit like memorized when I was a kid. So I played the game enough to where I just knew, but...
Raven! Thank goodness! Destroy the gate lock device. This will certainly open the gate.
Well, I'll be damned. Can't believe I found that shit. Okay. I get the sneaking suspicion that I might have to fucking actually help this asshole get back. I really hope not, because fuck this mission if that's the case. I'm gonna go after the other dickhead in the parking ramp if that's the case, if I have to escort these guys back. Because I'm already out of ammo. It's kind of crazy that they developed this game like not that long after Kingsfield. It was pretty wild to me that they were able.
Target achieved.
Okay, good. I bet I lost a lot of money because of the ammo. Ugh, God. Special edition. Was that for all the enemies I killed? Whatever, 21,000's good. I don't know, I just kept going down. I don't know how the fuck I found my way there. Didn't even use my map. I could have just not had a fucking radar and been fine. New mail. What do you say? What do you know? Hell yeah. The big boy legs. These are some of the best legs in the game. This is the best squad in the game. It's whatever. Earth Environment Reclamation Committee. Yes. What is up? What do we got? Oh, this one's kind of funny. Just basically you have to destroy as much shit as possible. Fuel depot. This is the one. This is where we're going to find the Karasa. One of the best weapons in the game. So that's going to be the next one we do. Ooh, let's go in. I guess I'm going to save it. And let me just think about what I was chatting you all up about for a minute. Yes, I do think that From Software has some pretty obtuse ways of telling stories, but I think from a marketing standpoint, from a consumer standpoint, and from just like, I guess, a critical perspective against the stories of their games, it's not like the most concise, easily accessible way to comprehend the story for a game. But I think there's also an argument to be made that like the story of those games was really not the focus. It was about, in the forefront, it was about the gameplay and the atmosphere, which I can't, those are the best things, honestly. That's what made Kingsfield awesome, was the atmosphere and really the gameplay, the exploration of it. Not so much the combat in Kingsfield, it's so rudimentary, but I would say the exploration and the interconnectivity that the game had, something that carried on through the original Dark Souls and kind of went away after, but whatever. I do think gameplay and atmosphere are good ways to go if you're going to focus on something. The story can definitely take a back seat to that, but in lieu of that, I get it. I get what he was trying to say. I get what some other people say about it too, because some other people think that the storytelling is shite. But I think that in Armored Core 6, I enjoyed the storytelling in that game. It was a bit more straightforward. Granted, you did have to kind of play through the game all 3 times and made all the different choices to get the whole scope of the story. But I think that that's cool because it motivates you to finish the game more than once. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna cut it off there and call it. But I'll catch you all, or just myself, since I'm the only one watching this shit. I will catch myself in the next video here. But take it easy. Enjoy your day. See you in the next one.